We've got another awesome 25 book CGC 98 pre-screen, and we're going to start right now.
Comically correct comics.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning into another video. Welcome back. If you're new here, please hit subscribe. On this channel, we do all kinds of things related to helping you become a wiser collector, and the overarching theme of this channel is to provide valuable information and knowledge to help have this hobby fund itself. And one of those things is CGC submissions and unboxings. CGC is playing a way larger role now in the collecting world than it ever has before. More and more people are collecting graded comic books, and on this channel you are going to find a plethora of information about tips and tricks to collecting and selling graded comic books. So as you can see, I've got a large stack of these boxes over behind me here, and this video is just going to be one box. This one here, 25 book pre-screen to CGC. And for those of you that don't know, a pre-screen is when you have at least 25 books in the same tier. You can tell CGC the minimum grade that you would be happy with for that book. And if it hits that grade, they slab it, and if it doesn't, they return it to you raw with a reject fee of $5. Also, all of these books and all of my unboxings, for the most part, are for sale. And so the best way I can think to handle that because I don't have my website up and running yet, it's something I hope to have done soon, but until then, all of these books will be listed on my eBay store, and I'll put a link down in the description to my eBay store, and you can find these books there. You can buy them there, you can make me an offer, or you can hit me up over on Instagram or via email, and I'll put links to all that as well in the description, for at least 10% off of anything listed on eBay. Sometimes I can do more than that. Don't be afraid to make me an offer. I'd even entertain the idea of a trade if it's something I'm looking for my PC. So don't be shy about that if you see something you like. And without further ado, let's get this baby cracked open. All right, guys, another heavy box. There's a lot of slabs in here. I do not remember what is in this box, but I do know that I submitted all of these just pre-screen, no press and clean. And I've been having some really good luck with that lately. Just examining the book and submitting it as a pre-screen. So let's see what we got. Raw books inside, pretty light. So we'll save that for last. Okay, Venom #1, and this is the 2017 series. This is the origin and first appearance of the new Venom, Lee Price. It's a Mac Gargan appearance, and this is the Scorpion Comics edition. Super sick cover by Mark Bagley. Really like this cover. And if I remember correctly, there were quite a few of these. Yep. There's another one. Okay, next up we have Catwoman 23. So it's the first appearance and first cover appearance of Catgirl, and we'll see if this character has any legs or if she develops at all. But in this book is also the first reappearance of Snowflame, and Snowflame is the cocaine-powered superhero. and he made his first appearance in New Mutants #2, I believe. Here's a shot of the first appearance of Snowflame back in the 80s, and then he kind of had a hiatus for 30 years, and reappears here after 30 years. So that's why I was interested in this book, is Snowflame. All right, here we have Civil War II, #4. This is the Noto 1 in 10 variant. And this is the first appearance of Immortal She-Hulk. And that has kind of been confirmed through the story arc of Immortal She-Hulk. In the Immortal She-Hulk #1, the one that just came out this year, she has a flashback to the events that took place in Civil War II, and said that was the first time that she came back from the dead. And so people are calling it, and I'm calling it, the first appearance of the Immortal She-Hulk. I mean, it was the first time she learned that she had immortal powers. So that's what this book has going for it. All right, here we have Amazing Spider-Man 500 newsstand. Shout out to Beauty Comics. This one is super hard to come by in high grade. I actually have never seen a 9.8. I have a 9.6. Now I have a 9.4. I got this raw pre-screen at 4 and 9.4. It came back 9.4. Did not press and clean it. So we have a rounded corner up at the top. And so this is every bit of a 9.4. Nothing that can be done about that. I mean, maybe if I press and cleaned it, I can get a 9.6, but it's not worth it for the jump. All right, Dark Knight's Death Metal, Legends of the Dark Knight #1. This is the origin and first appearance of the Robin King. And if I remember correctly, there are quite a few of those in there. Two copies of that. Oh yeah, Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider #1. This is the incentive cover. I believe it's a 1 in 15. A Robinson incentive cover. Just a beautiful, beautiful yellow cover. I didn't have any yellow covers. It's something you don't see too often with books. But I just think this is a beautiful, beautiful Spider-Gwen cover here. Super happy that came back in a 9.8. And another one. Two of those. Okay, another Venom #1. The Mark Bagley Scorpion Comics. Another Dark Knight's Death Metal, Legends of the Dark Knight #1, first appearance of the Robin King. Another one of those. Another one. Oh yeah, and here we go. Dark Knight's Death Metal #2. And this cover is so sick. It's hard to see. I mean, you've probably seen it in person if you've been to an LCS at all in the past 6 months or so. This cover is absolutely incredible. I don't care if it's a first appearance or not. It's just a really, really cool cover. All right, another LOTDK #1. All right, Strange Academy 2. And this is just the Super Hot series, of course. Second appearance of all of these main characters: Doyle Dormammu, Emily Bright. Definitely some serious potential for that story, and I thought it wouldn't be a bad idea to have the number 2. Another number 2, Strange Academy number 2. Another LOTDK. You know, one thing that was really interesting with this book is I saw somebody on Instagram that had one with blue pages. It was denoted by CGC as having blue pages. And I did a little research, and it turns out that sometimes the paper that they use to publish comic books has a blue tint to it. And it's super rare, and it's considered an anomaly, and it's considered like not standard manufacturing procedure. So, and I'm surprised, I'm not surprised that I haven't gotten any with blue pages. I was kind of hoping for it though. All right. War of the Realms, New Agents of Atlas, number 1, 9.6. And I did pre-screen this for a 9.6 or above, and it came back 9.6. This is the 3rd printing. This book is a hot spec book right now. I just recently did a video about it, and it's the first appearance of Arrow and Wave and a bunch of other first appearances. The 3rd print here is super rare. There was only, a few thousand printed. So this book definitely would have hit a 9.8 if I had it pressed. So lesson learned there. I will never do that again. I would rather have got this back raw than slabbed as 9.6. So I should have pre-screened it for a 9.8. And if it came back raw, then had it pressed. Or better yet, press it, take a deep look, a hard look at all of the books before you send them out, and press the ones that need it, and submit the ones that don't. So that is the goal in the future, is to get 25 out of 25 on these, get good enough to know what's a 9.8 and what's not, what's allowable defect and what's not, and press the ones that don't, and don't even bother with the ones that don't have a chance. Another Dark Knight's Death Metal number 2. Another War of the Realms, New Agents of Atlas, 9.6, 3rd printing. And last but not least, another Dark Knight's Death Metal number 2. So, let's see how many we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it should be 22. 22 out of 25. So here we have our raw books of the rejects. All right, so here's the rejects. We have JLA Classified number 50, newsstand edition, and I'll have to take this out and see what the problem is. So it just needs a press. As you can see if I can catch the light right here, there's a slight crease, and that can easily be pressed out. And then we have Dark Knight's Death Metal number 2. This, I believe, is the incentive cover. And this one just has a hard crease right here by the barcode. That could be pressed out. At this point, I don't know that I would resubmit that book. And then a Catwoman 23. Let's see what this one's problem was. And this one is just clearly a crease on the cover and a crease on the back cover. So there you have it, guys. Another CGC 9.8 pre-screen unboxing. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you enjoyed the video, smash a like on your way out. And don't forget, if you're interested in any of these books, link down in the description to my eBay store to see, kind of get an idea of what the prices I'm asking, and then you can shoot me an offer there or over on my Instagram. Thanks again for stopping by. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Comically correct comic.